Hey guys, do you remember this game? You know, like this game that I've been playing for a lot? Like this game that I've been playing for a lot that I really, really liked. I have not played for like 3,748 consecutive light years. Okay, so they updated the game again. I swear, every time I walk away from this game, they update it. And I've heard about something called large batteries. 'Need to get out of here. So apparently there's a little bit of new tech, right? Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful it is. Look at my baby. That is a large battery. Are you joking? Does not look like we have, no, you know, no extra large batteries. $8,192 units produces 25, and it's only like it's only 2 lithium. I mean, let me just take that in. 2 lithium and 1 zinc. That is dirt cheap. Because I saw a picture of this, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a medium battery? I was right, it is a medium battery. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like iron or something. No, it's 2 lithium and 2 lithium and 1 zinc. That is literally dirt cheap. Stacked platform. Ooh, a stacked. That's interesting. Now I can make this get taller. Oh wait, I'm about to say, do these guys have stacked variants? Oh, they got stacked variants. Oh, that can be very useful. Do they got big boy stacked variants? No. No, we don't. We do not have big boy stacked variants. That was a wind farm. I built a wind farm, I think I remember. Oh yeah, I did. I tried to make it as atrocious as possible. Okay. So I had a project where I'm gonna build a battery on one of my big worlds. Here's where it gets interesting. Is that a battery project, right? So I was gonna go for plan 2, which would be X large. Where? I think I did this. So I have plans to build the batteries. I think I was gonna do a. I love my dog. That's quartz. That's lithium. I'll check if I have my DLC installed. So, I downloaded, Glitch Walkers. Do I already got the DLC, or do I need to download it? Before I get into my actual world, I want to go see my thing. This is one thing I was building. Oh, well, I'm stupid. I could just go to large storage, right? So for every large storage, I'm going to have a medium battery. Or at every large storage, I have an array of medium batteries. This sounds right. This is the battery project. This is it created on creative. I'm going to do the same thing on my adventure game moded world. You're going to like it. fresh lag. It didn't lag this bad the last time I had it on. Takes a while for it to load in. But to think all this could be reduced. So there's 5 assets right here. But with the large battery pack, I could reduce from 5 to 1 asset. So instead of 1, 2, 3, there's basically 20 assets here. Instead of 20 assets and 20 pieces, it could be reduced down to 20. So 600, right? Of course, there's so, you know, times 4, of course. There's 2,400 batteries, but it says on here there's 2,520. Actually, I think those batteries, the thing is, I have those things with the 4 lights, and I have the medium batteries on top. Tall platform. Yeah, 2,520 medium batteries. That's how many are over there. But there's an extra 120. So 120 tall platforms. Okay. So do that. That was a cool sound. You can hear all my stuff turning on. That is so badass. Alright, so I have a storage capacity of 1.29 million power units. I swear. It's gonna do some stupid shit where I have to do a quest. Okay, so yeah, I remember what I was doing. I was going to do... I've been cleaning out this area over here. Now, I kind of know... I know my way around for the most part. Okay, I can just get it right there. 16,000. But it stores 8,192, right? 600? 600 times 8,000. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. 8,192? $4.9 million. Okay, plus 120 times 512. 4,976,000. Okay, I'm gonna make the plan right now. So, medium battery, we'll reduce that to 120. And instead of needing 2,520 zinc, we need 120 zinc and 120 lithium. And then we can actually take out all the large storage. And each large battery needs 2 lithium. So we can get 600 large batteries. 600 times 2, of course, 1,200 lithium. $600 zinc. And 1,200 lithium. And that's it. That's a change. So give me a couple minutes, chat. I need to calculate the costs. So instead of spending 2,040 ceramic, we spent 240 ceramic. That's a huge reduction. Okay, so zinc. How much zinc will we be spending? 600 plus... $720 lithium, 720 zinc. So we go from 2,500 20 zinc down to 720 zinc. Lithium, 1,200 lithium plus the 120 for the medium batteries. We go from having to get 2,520 lithium to 1,320 lithium. So we just basically... So, yeah, like lithium, we just basically cut out 1,200 lithium. That's 1,200 lithium we don't have to go get. That's 3 large resource tanks of lithium that we don't have to get. Zinc, we don't have to get like what is it? Probably like 5 of those containers. Oh my goodness. This plan is cheaper.
Good morning.
Oh, they're officially shutting down. What's officially shutting down? $600 times the 8,182. If we do it like this, which this plan 3 is cheaper than plan 2, which is what I was going to do. I can store 3.8 times the power. And I apologize, guys. So I had an original plan, like plan 1 was for like small batteries, and it would require 9,900 nuggets of material. Well, plan 2, which is the plan we were going to go for. So plan 1 would have... Okay, sorry chat if I'm talking and I'm yapping. I'm trying to do some math here. So, for reference, we had plan 1, which would have a bunch of small batteries. And that would hold 913,000 power. It would have 664 total items, so like pieces, including batteries, platforms, power couples, you name it. Actually, probably the power couple math is a little bit off, but who gives a shit? And it would cost 9,900 nuggets of material. Okay, so the next plan was 4,034 items, so a little bit better. The less items, the better. Capacity of 1.29 million power units. Oh my god, I was gonna require 3,600 small batteries? What was I smoking? Smoking some fine shit. That is disgusting. And here's the thing, oh, small batteries, whatever. That's how you make batteries. It takes 2 or 3 seconds to make them, and I need 3,600 of them. You cannot automatically make those batteries. And the first plan, the power transfer max, which I will call it. The power transfer max, I'll refer to the maximum amount of power you can run in and out. So, for example, a small battery produces 1 power, a medium produces 5, and a new large one produces 25. So the maximum power transfer for the plan 1, which is arguably the most laggiest one, would generate 11,000 power units a second. The other plan had just main batteries, 2,520 main batteries times 5. That results, let's see, the max power transfer is 12,600 units of power. That, okay, hello viewer, I'm just yapping. Max power transfer. Okay, and the cost for this, for plan 2, we were always on plan 2 for a while. $6,052 nuggets of material, which is good. But what about plan 3? What is the cost of plan 3? Okay, so first of all, total items. How many total items does plan 3 have? Let's see. Let's start adding that up. 120 plus 60 plus 600 plus 120 plus 120 plus 480 plus 144 plus 24 plus 6. 1,674 items. That's a lot of items, but here's the thing, right? That right there, the other one was 4,034 items. So this new plan will be, hello viewers, 1674 divided by how many items those could do, so 4034. This new plan will only be 40% as laggy, or it'll be 60% less laggy than the other plan I was going to build. That is a very big improvement. But let's start getting some more stats here. Okay, so the next one is the capacity. The capacity for this new plan is a whopping 4.976 million power units. That is ridiculous. Max power transfer, right? So the first plan, which we're never going to do, is 11,400 units of power a second. The next one was 12,600. Oh god, this one's going to be nutty as shit. So 600 times 25. Oh man. Plus 120 times 5. 15,600 power units a minute. Or a second. That is nuts. This super battery project will be able to flow in and out up to 1 million units of power an hour. That's 15,600. Do I need this much power? No. I just view it as an engineering flex. But what is the cost of this? What is the cost of this? What are you doing in my chat? Ooh, this one's good. 3,534 nuggets. Alright, so the plan we were... Oh, there's 5 viewers. Hello. So the plan we were going to do was going to cost us 6,052 nuggets. This plan will cost us 3,534. This reduces the cost of this battery project by 62%. Almost, actually no, 42%. Yeah, 42%. We were just reduced the cost by 42%, multiplied the power capacity by 380+%, and reduced lag by what, roughly 30%? This project just got cheaper and better with the advent of the large battery. Why do I have a ton of ammonium on my Oh, because I was taking the soil. Oh, it's called Astroneer. So yeah, so again, yeah, we have a lot of bytes. So I'm gonna go build a battery. I'm gonna go build a big battery, because I was, stop, please. I'm about to get stuck. And actually wait, I can worm my way out. Give me a second, chat. And I'm about to get stuck further. Oh crap. Well, that's a bummer, now ain't it? Womp womp. This is the most annoying thing in Astroneers when your vehicle gets stuck. You guys must really like Astroneer, huh? There's one of those, like, glowing pink things are near me. Oh, wait a second. I know where I'm at. No, I don't. Never mind. I thought. You know, I was hard at work digging away because I have three QTRTGs on me. Last time I cut out, I was digging out this under part. I'm trying to find everything out on the outer core. It's taken me a while, but I think I can do it. Okay, I know what that is. This is the node I used to enter the core for the very first time on this moon. By the way, I did some research and apparently this according to Astroneer's Wikipedia, and I don't know, it might be outdated, so just give me a grain of salt. Up here's the main base. Lagtopia. Holy crap. That's a lot of soil stored up. Just look at this. Are they all full? They're not all full. They're all full. Oh my goodness. Why? Oh, these are my Astroneer chunk. These are my Astroneer miners. Did they still not nerf this? That's stupid. Okay, I really want to... Now, here we're gonna play the game, chat. How long does it take my dumbass to go through my unorganized... Oh, there goes some aluminum alloy. Don't want to lose that stuff. It's good for solar. How long does it take my dumbass to go through my base, my unorganized, messy, cluttered, absolutely just... Oh my god. That is stupid. I forgot about this. That I have just 2,000 astronium. I have 4,000 astronium just chilling in my base. That is stupid. That's a ton of astronium. I have more astronium than any other resource. Just get a load of that, by the way. Oh yeah, right, there's more in here. Just gaze upon this, by the way. That is insane. I forgot that I had 2 giant cans of astronium. That's tungsten. Do I have scrap? Oh, I know I have scrap. I have a lot of it. Yeah, right here. Yeah, this. No, that's an exo module. Where's my trade module? I think it might be up there, but I had a trade module on the ground. Oh, I think I know where it is. It's over by these shutters. Was it? Or was it not? I thought I had my trade my trade platform right here. Yeah, I have a very weird base. Oh wait, I think it was actually over here. Yeah, it's over here. It's over here. There it is. Because, you know, this is where my Astronium is stored, so I kept it over here. Also, where's my lithium? Nutty. That's lithium? That's a lithium, and it's a lot of lithium. Oh, I have that lithium. I'm gonna go over here and go get some, lithium. I don't know how well my mine is doing for lithium. I think I'm starting to draw every bit of it out. That's my iron mine. Over here, there's lithium. Shucks, man. Yep, there it is. It's coming back with my, sphalerite. You're lying to me. If you're looking at this, you're not thinking. You can't unsee it now, can't you? Oh wait. Ah, damn it. Ah. Can I get it there? Doink. I love that thing. Auto extractor meta is so good. I swear, every time I come back, the devs of this game make the game better and better and better. Astronium over here. Yeah, I'm just trying to stock up on that iron. That's any 360 iron? Yeah, if I fill one can up with iron, I have enough iron for this project. Wait, what was that? What did I just do? Did I unplug it? Okay, now where are my furnaces? Over here. That was zinc. Oof. Okay, let's build the brand new large battery. I cannot wait to build a large battery. Again, it's gonna be built not from the large printer, the medium printer, which would be located right there. Two lithium. Like that's stupid cheap. I thought I'm thinking to myself when I was showering. I'm like, okay, it's a large thing, right? So it's going to require 3 resources. It's going to require lithium, zinc. But what's it going to require? Steel or something? No, lithium. 2 lithiums and a zinc. Dude, I'm sorry, but medium batteries are kind of dead now. Not actually, wait. If you took 12 batteries and you slammed each battery on a large silo C, or one of these, at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 power per second, but you get like, let's just say 500 times 12, which is 600, and 12 times 12 is 144, so 6,144. You get 2,000-ish, or less power than a large battery, but you get more power production like units. As a man with a high voltage battery certificate, now that is badass. Look at the size of this battery. This thing is ridiculous. Why am I getting wind down here? Why am I actually getting wind down here? As a person who's really into wind turbines, this really disobeys many principles of wind. Okay guys, you know exactly what we're gonna do with this battery. We're going to charge it. Oh, you can see kind of like the levels at its charge. So this thing takes in 25 power units a second? That is extreme. Ooh, I can see it now. That's cool how it has the battery bar on the end, so you can see, like, you know, a linear scale of how charged it is. That's a fat-ass battery. I'm sorry, I can't say it enough. That's a big battery. 8,000 units of just straight-up electron juice. So much more efficient, so much cheaper than medium batteries. I mean, literally, I might imagine. So for 1 lithium and 1 zinc, you get 512 power units of storage with 5 power units a second. But if you get 1 more zinc, or no, 1 more lithium, which is not that bad, 1 more lithium, you literally octuple. You essentially, you essentially septuple your power if for 1 extra lithium, and you quintuple your power output for 1 extra lithium, by the way. medium batteries, I mean, if you're like not worried about like size, medium batteries are kind of dead. Screw medium batteries. This thing is legit. I mean, like yeah, like let's say you're like on like one of these, like you cannot put a large battery on. That's okay. That's where the medium battery wins. But if you have these platforms, which is not hard to do, these batteries are definitely the best you can get your hands on. And as you can see, it takes quite a long-ass time to charge this thing. So, 8,192. So this thing can discharge. Dude, it takes 5 minutes and... It takes 5 minutes and like 40 seconds to discharge this thing. 5 minutes of power. Was it just going down? And unlike all the other power sources, if I look at this battery, you can see that the cells rotate towards me. But unlike other batteries, that doesn't happen on this. I mean, I think the small battery is an exception, but if I look anywhere on this battery, you cannot see. You know, it doesn't like aim towards you. It takes 5 minutes to charge this thing, by the way, just letting you know that. Okay, and I also want to let you know that, like, having 2 of these, now I have 50 power units just of electron juice, just, you know. That's what we say, we joke about that in the battery world. This is called electricity, electron juice. It's really what it is, it's just electrons. A first large battery. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna make some large platforms. That way I can actually store a lot of this stuff, because I just need to clean up. Or do they require steel? I'm talking these big boy, yeah, get those. Do I have any resin? I think I have a whole big can of resin. No, that's aluminum. That's graphite. I swear I had a large amount of resin somewhere. Somewhere I had lots of resin. I don't know how many times I could... Yeah, there we go. There's a huge chunk of resin. Let's start cleaning up. Oh, that's iron. Oh, it automatically smelts it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love my ingenious. That's not ingenious, that's just a simple thing. Anybody can do it. Yoink. 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 Build. Plastic. I need... Carbon compound. Oh man, I watched something really funny. I might build some more of these, but the problem is... Oh, they're steel. I do! I swear, I swear, I have a lot of... I have a lot of argon. Methane, yes. A lot of methane. Isn't there a lot of methane on this planet? Yes. There it is. I do not need any more resin. There's big tank. There's big tank. There we go, we're gonna clean up. I was watching a video of this guy tearing into, like, you know, this one person who called his show, claiming that, you know, autism is caused by vaccines. Which, by the way, I don't talk about medical stuff because I don't want to give misinformation. But it's clearly shown that autism and vaccines are not linked. Please, this is the year of our Lord 2025. Why are we believing this? Do you know why there's more people, quote unquote, that are autistic? It's because we are knowing them better. I can say that because I'm autistic. I know from experience. There's more awareness and acceptance. Like, you know what? Here's the thing. I know people say this a lot, right? Did you know that being left-handed in school used to be seen as not acceptable, right? You have to be a right-hander or you don't succeed. Well, we saw people being left-handed as being weird, but then once we actually accepted it, and we were like, oh, this is normal, right? People can just be left-handed. No harm in that. Guess what? The amount of left-handed people rose. So no, vaccines are not doing anything to cause autism. We're just getting better at screening. We're getting better at accepting people like that. And that's okay. So please, people, stop. There's no freaking... We disapproved this 30 years ago. Like, can we shut the hell up about it? Please? That is the most stupid myth. Here's the thing, right? Like, I saw this from a guy called, Professor David. The thing is that what people misinterpret is that the rate of autism's, like, diagnosis and the rate of vaccines go up at the exact same time. However, here's a rule, is that causation does not equal correlation. For example, let's say, give me a second, you know, let's say average global temperature versus the amount of people playing video games. They're both going up. Are they related? No. Because the Earth's getting hotter doesn't necessarily mean that people are gaming more. Because gaming is getting more popular and the climate is changing. They are both a positive trend, but they are not correlated. Not at all. You could maybe say they're going inside because of the heat, but whatever. There's really no major correlation. Causation does not equal correlation. Simple as that. We have much better or much worse things to be worrying about. Spreading medical conspiracies is not one of them. Like, I cannot believe, as an autistic person, I cannot believe people believe there's a link between vaccines and autism. No, like, people think you can get autism after you're born. No, you have it or you don't. Like, it is not that difficult to understand. Like, ugh. It's not difficult to understand. I can understand it. Man, I'm getting a lot of popularity for this. You guys want to see this? I was just watching this guy through my headset. Like, it doesn't sound like it makes sense. But I'm like, I can hear him through my headset, but you can't hear him. I'm cleaning up, honestly, because I need to do this. Clean. There we go, now I can use this container for whatever. Look at these cans. That is nuts how this one little baby oxygenator, this one little oxygenator, generates all of the oxygen for this base. Yay, look, isn't it awesome that thing's organized? Yay! If that astronium goes in that furnace, it explodes. Oh my gosh. Oh, we are. Hello, viewer. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that much work today, but I'll just clean up. wonder if I have another printer. Yeah, I'm cleaning up my base right now. I like this like little printing setup. See, look, you got your large, two smalls, and a medium. Everything looks so nice when I clean up. You know, these tethers can go. How's this carbon tank filling up? We got a good amount of carbon. Oh, you know, I forgot to unlock all those other like raised platforms. Ruby. Storm data. This, and then we need iron. Iron. Titanium. Where's the steel? That's a lot of plastic, actually. Man, it's like I go faster, but I know where everything's at. It's like sorting things is good. I know. You know, ironically, as the autistic kid playing this game, you'd think I'd organize things a little bit more. steel. I'd say I need to make carbon. Yeah, I need to make compound. How much of this do I have? 6. Let's make another can. I don't give a crap. We have a lot of helium. Wait, we can build them? Yes! I actually got the recipe! Oh, to hell with that. But we need diamond. Was it 2 graphene? Yes, you need 2 graphene. And the good thing is we do got that. I don't need... Yeah, I don't need one of these right now. I mean, I could get one, but it's just gonna be too big for me to handle. I will say, these are great for moving around. Those, like, you can kind of put one, but, like, yeah, I just like using these. And there goes my phone eating shit. Oh, I got scared because it wouldn't turn on. It turned on. It's not completely clean, but yeah, it is way cleaner than it was going before. Yeah, this is way better. This is way better. This is way better. This is way better. Come on. I need to start getting a lot of compound. I touch a resin, but I have no compound. E. Just E. Honestly. E. E. I'm not funny. Dare I say I need to... I'm gonna build one of those things, those big boy containers for the lithium for this project. Did you know that lithium metal explodes in water? It's like me and water, because they don't really react together that well. Actually, just kidding, I've been drinking water. Yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna let you know, chat, that I'm a gamer, like, peak gamer, by the way. I hate water, and I'm drinking water. That's how hot this is. Listen, if I'm drinking water during this heat wave, that's how you know it's bad. Because I don't really like water. But, if you guys are not American, well, it's hot as hell right now. Like, literally, we probably had a week with, like, triple-digit feel-like temperatures. And I'm in Illinois. It's hot as hell. It's like the devil's ass out here. It's literally Doom. I wouldn't be surprised if Doom, the next game, is featured in Illinois because it's that hot out here. My ass burnt. Yeah, that's my fault though. And before you ask, yes, the shower I had tonight was complete garbage. Damn it. Oh, it's got one. That's actually a perfect setup. Big can. Oh, this medium can right here. Fine, don't. Oh. get a good chunk of compound. I'll generate more. Never generate roughly 60 more compound. Alright, I'm done. Let's go get that diamond. Diamonds! Ah! I love that meme. Oh, wait, no, that's graphene. Graphene's stupid. It's like 200 times more conductive than steel and several times stronger. It's a wonder metal, or wonder material. And here's the thing, you know what's awesome about graphene? It's such a strong material. It's made of carbon. No, not like carbon oxygen or no, just carbon. That's all. That's it. That's all it's made of. Oh, and I don't know if you know about carbon. It makes up 1 out of 200 parts of the universe. So 0.5% of all of the universe is carbon. It does not sound like that much, but carbon is very, you know, common. 200 cubic meters of universe, one of those cubic meters is carbon. Carbon's everywhere. And it can use carbon to synthesize it into graphene. Well, guess what? You want to see it? I have graphene on my desk, and you do too. There it is. Your pencil is made of several layers of graphene. Graphite is actually just several layers of graphene. Let me confirm that. Yeah, it is a stack of graphene. So, can you imagine this? I want you to run this through your dome, right? One of the world's strongest materials, technically, is at the tip of this pencil. Think about that. One of the world's strongest materials is at the tip of your common pencil. And it is made of an allotrope. It is an allotrope of carbon, which an allotrope is a material that is made of one element. For example, carbon has several allotropes: graphene, graphite, coal, and diamonds. Like, literally, if carbon was deleted from existence, you would not be living. Carbon is essential to life. It is essential to the common industry. It is literally what keeps this universe ticking. It is the most important. It is literally the king of elements. Also, I'm going to nerd out here. Carbon has 4 valence electrons, which means that it can bond to 4 different elements. For example, carbon can bond to 4 hydrogens, forming methane. It can bond to a string of 3 carbon atoms can bond to hydrogens and form propane. Carbon is literally the GOAT of all elements. It is, well, as we gamers would say, overpowered. If you form a chain of carbons and you link every chain of carbon with fluorine, then oh, is it? I know the name. I just need a second to remember the name of it. That's non-stick stuff. I know exactly what it is, but I cannot put my finger on it. Teflon, yes, it's Teflon. You know, give me a second. I have to nerd out, chat. I'm sorry. This game's about science. You joined the stream about science. And you know, you're gonna go see science. I'm like, what am I making? I think this is chloroform. I think that this is chloroform right here. I don't know, but this is very toxic. It's so weird how you can rearrange atoms into different ways and just, you can get toxic chains just by, you know. Give me a second, chat. So, back in the day, we found out, I think this guy was trying to create something, he actually created this chemical substance. He created Teflon. The Teflon is that black stuff in your mom's pans. You've seen it, and you know it. It's that stuff. Teflon, to my knowledge, shouldn't be toxic unless you hit 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Teflon is essentially giant links of carbon atoms that have fluorine atoms at the end. And theoretically, if you ingest these Teflon chains, they should just go right in and out. You're not wrong. Yeah, it says it's generally safe. And I'll show you what it is, right? So carbon is a very common material, so is fluorine. They're both elements. So go get your cooking pan right now. You'll find Teflon if you have that black pan. Teflon's not really that dangerous unless it's suggested like really high heat. Here is a chunk of Teflon. This is what a chunk of Teflon looks like, theoretically, at the molecular level. This is Teflon. Now, these atoms at the end, these carbon atoms, represent a continuation, but I only got 4 fluorine atoms to show you. So this just goes on and on and on. And theoretically, what happens is it breaks. And if you get these strains, then it's not that harmful. Apparently, there is an if. Is that if Teflon, if I'm not wrong, I could be, if it's exposed to like 400 degrees Fahrenheit, it can be harmful. If I remember, Teflon was created by accident. Complete oopsie. They made Teflon, one of the most used materials on Earth. Actually, I should walk that back. I'm wrong on that. It's like one used in like if it's industry. I get ahead of myself. Apologies. PFOA. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Ethylene. I pronounced that. Second try. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Ethylene. Actually, no, I pronounced that correct first time. Let's go. Chemistry class got me good. However, do we even talk about C8? That shit is horrible. You get it in your body, your teeth. I've heard your teeth go black. Search up C8. C8 is toxic as hell. It's a PFOA. A common name for chemical compound perfluorooctanoic acid. Fluoro F-O octanic. Yeah, that's where PFOA stands for. Perfluorooctanoic. Oh my gosh, I sound like a stupid ass. C8? I've heard C8's horrible. Oh, I see. Okay, so apparently, do you remember I was talking about those tetrafluoride chains? Well, apparently if you get 8 carbons, I sound like a Brit, and, you know, one of them kind of attaches to, like, I think, like, a hydroxyl group? That can form some nasty shit. Like, I can tell you with this molecular kit. Do you know why nitrogen, gas is super hard to separate? Check this out. Like, chemistry class with Ray Sabat. So, you may have learned in school that you have to have nitrogen get fixed by the bacteria in the soil. Do you know how hard it is to separate nitrogen atoms? 2 of them. So this is nitrogen gas. It's 2 nitrogen atoms, but here's something special, is that when nitrogen atoms bond to each other, they like the triple bond. Yeah, look at that. These... Now that is nitrogen gas. And you are breathing that in every single day of your life. This makes up 78% of the atmosphere. Now what happens when I pull? This ain't coming apart. Do you know how you get this apart? You either gotta get either humans to do it, which, you know, we have machines to do it. You have lightning that will destroy the bond, or nitrogen fixation. And if you don't know what that is, nitrogen fixation is a process which bacteria will fix the nitrogen and process it for plants to grow. Now, plants need about 4 elements, or 4 main elements. Carbon, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and potassium. Yes, potassium. They need other elements to form. Those are the 4 big players. Now, of course, if I do this, now I can form the most known carbohydrate, which is methane. The meth in the carbohydrate world, not wrong, means 1 or 1 carbon atom. And methane is CH4. This is methane. 4 hydrogen atoms bonded to a carbon. Again, the great thing about carbon is it can bond to 4 different elements. You can bond it to hydrogens or oxygens. You can bond it to other carbons, and that is what makes carbon such a just a broken ass element. carbon is ridiculously awesome. You are made up a lot about carbon. Another one of my favorite elements is bismuth. I love bismuth. Bismuth, Bi-83, and I'm pretty sure average weight of 210. No, it's not 210. Is it 210? Give me a second. Let me see if I'm correct. Bismuth is absolutely amazing. Bismuth is so beautiful. It can either express itself. Actually, yeah, it is 210. Well, 208.98. Bismuth can either express itself as a metal that it looks kind of similar to iron, or if you allow bismuth to crystallize, you can form this. You've probably seen pictures of it online and thought maybe it's fake. No, it's not. Here it is. These are bismuth crystals, and the temperature determines the color of the crystal. But these are very, very fragile. Now look at these growths. They grow into a square shape. They form like these little pyramids. And that is pretty cool. This is natural, by the way. Look how beautiful these are. So they form these rainbow-colored staircase formations if you allow them to crystallize. Bismuth is so beautiful. Also, by the way, bismuth, pretty sure all bismuth is radioactive. Yes, it is. Does it have any stable isotopes? Stable isotopes? No, there are no stable isotopes of bismuth. So, I want you to remember this. Bismuth is radioactive. Every single chunk of it is. But here's the catch. Bismuth's radioactivity is 5 quintillion years. Let me go check that fact. What is the most stable bismuth? Isotope of bismuth. It's got Bi-209. So yeah, all bismuth is radioactive. Now, be very careful when I say this, right? All Pepto-Bismol is technically radioactive, but here's the catch. Bismuth's radioactivity, its half-life, is super damn long. By the way, let me remind you that life is 4 billion years old. If every atom of bismuth that formed at the beginning of life has not even decayed yet. Meanwhile, uranium, if it was formed at the beginning of life, has decayed already. Radium is dangerous. It's got a half-life of 1100 to 1600 years at its most stable isotope. Uranium usually averages 200 to 700 million years. But bismuth is like 4 quintillion years. 10 to the 19th power years. 1.9, and then... Man, I gotta get that number again. Let's see. Give me a second. 1.9 times 10 to the 19th. Damn it. $19 billion years. Remember, uranium has a half-life of roughly, what, 700 million years? Bismuth is 19 billion. So, every single piece of bismuth that exists in this world is radioactive. But the half-life is so long that we actually call bismuth metastable. It's one of the few radioactive materials that literally cannot kill you. You will die of disease, cancer, heart disease, or whatever before you ever die of bismuth. The only way to die of bismuth, to my knowledge, is be cut by a bismuth knife or whatever, shot by bismuth bullets, or to ingest it and get bismuth poisoning. Which, you know what's interesting? Is that bismuth is very close to arsenic, which is very toxic and is extremely hazardous to health. It's next to polonium, which is used to assassinate Russian political figures. It is next to lead, which will literally destroy your reproductive organs and siphon oxygen out of your body. Yet, bismuth is, like, not that bad. Bismuth has actually been used as a replacement for Fisher weights. Bismuth is such a cool material. All of it, all these crystals are radioactive, but they can't harm you. The radioactivity from bismuth cannot kill you. You can sleep with it next to your bed, whatever. Unlike like Fiestaware or radium that will kill you eventually if you just let it expose yourself to it constantly 24/7, bismuth is a different story. So, give me a second, chat. Let me prove my point. Bismuth is a very safe, nice material to handle. And bismuth is so cool. I love bismuth. Bismuth is one of my favorite elements to handle. I love yours. Where is my Geiger counter? Give me a second, chat. I gotta go find my Geiger counter. I really want to show you this. I'll prove this to you. I will physically prove that bismuth is although it is radioactive, it's barely detectable. Oh, there it is. So, this is my Geiger counter. It's a GMC 600 plus. It is very sensitive to radiation. Very, very sensitive to radiation. I can detect faint hints of radiation. Like, for example, how sensitive this is. Do you see this black dot, chat? Do you see that little black dot? That's uraninite. Ready? You can obviously see that little black dot right there is radioactive, right? And you see this big chunk of bismuth, 100% pure bismuth? Radioactive, by the way. Barely even above background, by the way. Now, as a control, There might be a couple byproducts in that bismuth. If you take it away, right? Yeah. Background. So yeah. So what do you call it? That's just so cool. Bismuth is again, bismuth is radioactive, but bismuth 209, the half-life for bismuth is so long that even though it's radioactive, it's sometimes considered stable according to AI overview. Yeah, and the radioactive element is sometimes considered like stable. That is awesome. And if you don't have a piece of bismuth, it costs you roughly 10 to 15 bucks. You can get your piece. I love bismuth, and you should. Excuse me. So let me remember this, right? Let's see. What is the most stable uranium isotope? The most stable uranium isotope has a half-life of 4.4 billion years, okay? So 4.400000000. That's how many years the most stable, the least radioactive bismuth is. The least radioactive, at 4.4 billion, that's how radioactive the least radioactive uranium is. The least radioactive bismuth is 19.19 or 19.0000000000000000000. That is 18 zeros. 19 and 18 zeros. I can't even calculate that on my watch. And life itself is 4.5 billion years old. That means that a piece of bismuth, the radioactivity, it takes 4 billion, 4.222 repeating billion times more than how old life is for a single atom to decay. That means, you know, all that history we've had for the past 4.5 billion years, repeat it 4.2 billion times over and 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 over, 4.2 billion times, and then the atom of bismuth 209 can decay. That's extreme. Uranium is 4.3 billion times more radioactive than bismuth. That's cool. There we go. Yeah, I've just been cleaning up my pace today. Put this monstrosity away. Toink. How much lithium have I How much lithium do I need for that? For the third plant of battery? 1,300 lithium. Lithium. Try to fill this can up. I have all the lithium I could ever need. I have all the resin. Copper. I need a lot of copper. For what exactly? says that I cannot fly. Oh, shut up. Mm. Mm-hmm. Huh. You know, I could have swore I set up a zinc mine somewhere. Oh. Yeah, I'm missing 600 lithium. We're extracting that as we speak. No! Alright, I'm gonna go for the night. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow we're gonna play some Fallout. Fallout, guys. It's gonna be so fun. I'm tired. It's kind of bad. Okay, I'm just gonna shut off because I'm voice cracking, and that's cringe, and you don't like cringe.